Do you know what to look for when you're doing an inspection on your investment property? We are going to go through today our checklist of what we look for when we're taking on a new property or we have a property under management and we want to inspect the condition. Today we're going to be talking about the water portion of our checklist. We know that water can cause havoc to a property if we have maintenance items that go unaddressed. So a maintenance item can be $100 repair, but if it has water attached to it and it's not taken care of over time, it could be a $10,000 remodel. So we want to nip these things in the bud and identify them quickly. So these are the 6 punch list items we use when we're doing a walkthrough of a property. So number 1 on our checklist is your water shutoffs. This includes a shutoff for every water source in your house and your primary water, your main water shutoff in the house. So number 1, we want to make sure that the tenant knows where that main water shutoff is, because when they call you with an issue, you want them to call you after they turn the water off to the house. And that 5 minutes of them trying to search for a water shutoff as you're trying to tell them where to go, it's behind storage, it's under stairs, that could really cause havoc. So we want the tenant to know where that main water shutoff is so they can address that immediately before calling you. Second to that is we want to test every shutoff for every fixture. We're talking the toilets, we're talking kitchen sinks, bathroom sinks, hot water, cold water. We want to make sure every one of those shutoffs work and they're not frozen. Again, if you have a toilet overflowing and they can just turn that water off immediately, you don't have an issue. But if they go to turn that water off on that shutoff and it's frozen and they can't turn the water off, now you have an issue. And if you're talking a second story bathroom, who knows what's going down to that first story, right? So check all of your shutoffs and make sure that your tenant knows where that main shutoff is. And if you have any frozen shutoffs, fix them. It's a $150 fix, and you're not dealing with thousands of dollars in repairs. Okay, second thing on that list is toilets. Are toilets fixed well to the floor? So just give it a shake, and if it moves significantly, there's a good chance that you've lost the seal of that toilet, which means anything that goes down may be going into your subfloor, and you won't know until you see it when you look up from below or your subfloor gets a little spongy. So check your toilets, and it's an easy crescent wrench up tightening of your bolts if that toilet starts to get a little bit loose. Okay, number 3, look up at your ceiling. Whether you're top floor looking at what's coming through roof and attic, or you've got living space above you and you may have plumbing issues looking down. So you're looking for stains, you're looking for bubbling, you're looking for any issues that may be starting as a drip before they turn into a major issue down the line. So check your ceilings for any potential water damages. Next is check all of your faucets and nozzles. So here's a situation that we just had. We took over a new property. Tenant been in the property for over a year. Nobody had inspected the property. We went in, turned the shower on. That shower nozzle shot straight up at the ceiling, which wasn't a surprise because when you walked in, that whole shower surround was moldy. So we figured out why was that happening. Well, it's because that was a loose fitted nozzle, and the tenant didn't bother to let us know, or well, we didn't have the property at the time, but didn't let their landlord know, and didn't fix it themselves. So it ended up being every time they took a shower, there was water shooting on the ceiling. So make sure you're checking the functionality of all your faucets and all your nozzles, because a $25 new nozzle is a much better repair than a whole new shower surround. Next on that list is any water fixture where you have plumbing underneath. So we're talking kitchen sinks, bathroom sinks, vanities, things like that. Open those cabinet doors, look what's going on under those sinks. It could be a drip that over time, because we know that tenants will shove a bunch of stuff in those areas, never go down there again. You could have a small leak that makes its way and rots out that cabinet, goes into the subfloor, goes into your living area down below, and it could just be an easy $5 fix of a new P-trap, or there's something not sealed right or something not tightened right. So again, a really simple repair that can turn into a big mess if you don't identify it quickly. So look underneath every sink for any potential leaks that you might have. Okay, and then one of the biggest ones that we see, this is like the simplest of all simple things, is just make sure you have caulking around all of your water sources. We're talking kitchen countertops, bathroom vanities, shower surrounds, where your tub, connects to the floor of that bathroom. Making sure that's all well caulked will keep water from penetrating into your subfloor, rotting out your subfloor, rotting out your trim, rotting out the drywall that adjoins that tub surround. Just such a super easy fix that nobody does. So when we go through the house, we're going to make sure that we identify what areas need to be caulked and grouted. making sure that all the plumbing fixtures work, making sure there's no water damage, that there's no moisture issues penetrating any walls, ceilings, floors. We're going to make sure that toilets are all fixed to the property, that all the fixtures are functional, and that that tenant knows where that water shutoff is. Again, our goal is to make this a maintenance item and not turn this into a major remodel because we overlook that maintenance item. I'm Doc with Cobalt Property Management. If we could help you at all, please check us out at rentcobalt.com, and we look forward to helping you with your investment property.